Hey YouTube, welcome to you. This your girl D speaking. Um, right now I'm gonna tell you a few things about what I want my channel to be about, and that's mostly music. I mean, simply put, um, I'm a record producer out in Virginia. I've been doing this for a while. I've worked with a couple of artists and stuff, like not the major, mostly independent artists. But anyway, having said that, I see a lot of YouTube channels come out and people, give advice about this and unboxing. I'm tech savvy myself because I purchased a lot of technical. Let me back this phone at my face. God know. Um, it's a gloomy Saturday morning. Um, I'm getting ready to currently release an album called The Poly, and it's all about the experience of heartbreak, loss, and all that. Because last year I suffered probably the worst loss of my life. I lost my mom to Alzheimer, and that's a very difficult experience to work with. I've had a lot of issues that could be sometimes mental issues, and later on I think I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. But right now I'm gonna talk about music and maybe how to get your music started. First, it's like the creative process. And to me, the creative process is just like channeling any energy or things that you may have been through in your life as far as heartbreak, loss, love, or whatever that you may be dealing with. And going from there, myself personally, I know I was in a 14-year relationship and all that fell apart at the seams soon as I guess my mom was diagnosed in 2016, and I began to spend most of my time being with her or whatever. And like having to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything different because your mother is your mother, and that's a decision I made. And like I said, later on, I'm gonna actually go into depth about that whole story and how I got in here. But as far as I'm saying, yeah, now I'm gonna do like a musical channel, maybe do a couple of covers of some songs. I don't consider myself being a piano player or whatever. I basically speaking to people from the aspect of writing and producing music, as far as how to get their creative process to going. Like myself, I know I write basically from the heart. I have several studio setups that I like, and I'm going to show y'all. Maybe you may be interested in some of the equipment I have. Um, Currently, for the last year and a half, I've been um, recording on my MacBook Pro. It's a 2012 version. And lately I've gotten so much into the memory that sometimes it slows up on me and everything. So I'm currently hoping to get my situation better where I can, purchase a better, faster laptop that maybe be able to keep up. But that's another telling story. I think it's very important to say that you don't have to go and buy the biggest or the highest of the equipment just to get good quality products. I myself, I don't like my voice. I don't consider myself a singer, so my daunting task is writing music and trying to actually sing it. Because I'm a one person wrecking crew right now. So I'm gonna just show you the setup that I basically do my minimal thing on, and if you just stay tuned. Like right now, I'm gonna turn the. I have a Dell monitor that I did get, like a 27-inch Dell monitor that I got so I can not look at that little 13-inch screen. I got a 13-inch MacBook Pro. I'm using the AK multimedia controller because I had some software that came with it that I really wanted. And the TC Helicon is a voice processor thing that I do all my vocals through. This in the microphone. And I know how a lot of people feel about sitting there and waiting, have to listen to people go on and on about how to play music, and you have to learn music theory and all that stuff. And that's all fine and good, but if you have a lot of time, I guess that's the sort of thing that you can do. But if not, it is very daunting to sit there. I know myself, I have a very short attention span, so I really can't just sit there for hours and hours and hear people go on about chords. Maybe the basics, and let me try to figure it out on my own. I road to something different. But I'm just saying how, like, I work with a lot of different vocalists, and the first thing they want to ask is, go ahead and play hard, play hard. I myself personally don't think you have to play hard. I think that you need to play as accurately as what the singer allowing. And that's how I work with vocalists. Like, I think it's very important to hear the content of the lyric of the song or where it's going, other than me just playing all over the song. I like to actually get the feeling of the song first. Like when the vocalists sing, let the message come through the voice. The voicing is so important to me, you know. And then I add the accent of the music, and I go back. And it's a very strange, I guess, music process. I don't know how many other people maybe do it, but that's me. I always start with melody first, and then I'll go back and maybe go back and put like drums or beat, because for real, like, the drums are important, and I like to dance and jump around and do all that to me too. But to me, the drums just do the underlying effect to where the song is going to take you. I'd rather have the song take me on the experience first, and I like to hear where it's taking me before I sit there and want to nab away at just straight out banging all the music through drums and everything. Like the song "Do Me Baby," I found that like a lot of people had tried to show me the chords of it, and Prince is being my favorite artist. You know, I wanted to learn that so much, and like, you know, and I kind of did, but my experience of it is maybe a little different because I learned like the basics of where I wanted to play at first, like um I wanted to hear it first where it was going. Oh, look, phone fails. So I can edit that out. But anyway. Hear that? And put my phone down. Like I said, this is the part of the multimedia setup. This is my keyboard. If I was gonna play "Do Me Baby," I would start off playing it very soft, and let the vocalist come up top. and carry the message of the song. Here we are, this big old empty room, staring each other down. You want me just as much as I want you. Let's stop fooling around. Take me, baby, kiss me all over. Play with my love. Bring up what's been in me for too long. Baby, you know that's all I keep dreaming of. Do me, baby. Oh, give it to me till I just can't take no more. I know that's not the right example. Now I'm gonna come back and show you how it would probably sound, like how I would play it if I was doing maybe electric piano or something to that effect. It'll be a little bit different. Hold still. I'm using Waves 88 electric piano plug-in on my MacBook, and this is a preset called, I guess, Sadness in Your Ice. I like it because it gives you like a certain bass sustain, but it gives you still the electric piano feelings, and you can actually operate the parameters up there to get like a, take some of the bass out, bring up some of the mids. But to play the song, excuse me, to play the song, I just want to show you how my example of not singing or playing too hard can actually make the song still sound great, and people will listen to it and get an idea of what it's for. Like, for instance, or I've seen people go, I guess there's no right or wrong way how to play it. I guess it's you playing it to how it you feel the need to sing it or remember it. But I will play it pretty much like. Here we are, this big old empty room, staring each other down. You want me just as much as I want you. Let's stop fooling around. Take me, baby, kiss me all over. Play with my love. Bring out what's been